That time you farted and didn't own up.
Oh, stop it.
You did. You just did it just then.
No, I didn't.
You just farted then. You farted then. You farted then. Never have I ever.
Never have I ever
Never have I ever felt
like this. I was just strange feeling.
Now you're going
Round the twist.
What is that song? What is that show?
round the twist.
Oh man, round the twist.
Yeah, he'd have
mate.
been about 25, 30.
I'm the best.
Right, welcome to Redknapp's Family Game Night, and tonight we are playing Never Have I Ever.
Oh, big things. It's a big game, mate.
Is it?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
big
it's a
game,
very
big
tough
game.
game.
Right, I'm gonna reel off some bits for you, and you guys are gonna tell me if you would or you wouldn't. That time you pretended to know someone you actually didn't.
Oh, man.
Every day.
I do that all the time. I'm really bad at that. What I love, like, is the fist bump and go now. It's like when you see someone's like, yes, mate, like, yeah, fist bump and go. I've done it all my life. Do you know what? Peter Andre for a long time thought that I was actually Keith Lemon's bodyguard. To the point where he was like, are you still working for Keith? You know, I'm on tour. I can probably have to get you a little bit of security work.
I can get you a visa. I can get you a visa. That time you fell asleep listening to someone talk. Oh, mate.
Yeah.
I was going to say my missus.
Easy.
Dark.
Lucky.
Dark.
There is a director he directs actually this show, and he
Brian
directs,
Klein.
yeah, Brian Klein. And he's talked to, I've seen Jamie, Freddie, myself, AJ, John Barnes, Maya, Jammer, all fall asleep to Brian Klein.
Really?
Yeah.
Talking.
That time you lied to get what you wanted.
Yeah, Jamie did for me to get on the show. He told me it would be called the Big Tom and Jamie Show. And now he's just named the bar after me. So.
And by the way, and you're absolutely milking the bar.
Yeah, I'm loving the
Yeah,
bar.
I know, but just play it a bit cooler.
Yeah, but
all
the
I
bar
get
is
is
a big
Tommy
part of
D's
the
this,
show.
Tommy D's
Look,
that.
we all
inviting
know that
everyone
once
down.
lockdown's over, there's one place we all want to be drinking. That's Tommy D's.
I did it in LA. Pretended to be 50 Cent.
Did you?
Yep. Got a couple drinks free.
Did you do the accent? Like the American cool accent?
Nah, I just got the boys to do it, and they pretended they were my entourage.
That's even
and
more,
then we
that's even cooler.
I just huddled in between
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
made a big scene, and that's how it went.
Who's the coolest guy that you've met in the industry now? Or the one person that you went, wow, apart from Tom D?
What's Big Tommy D?
It would be you, Tom, but I reckon I'm going to say the game.
There's
Exactly
one guy
what
for
it
me, one of my all-time favourite footballers. Like cool, sophisticated, like
There you go.
wears clothes well, drippy, but also intelligent and caring,
yeah.
just with a big heart. And he's on this week's show, Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
Without any doubt, for me, is the coolest guy that I've ever met. So.
Definitely.
That's a shame.
That time you did something in public so bad, you never told anyone about it.
I mean, I've shut myself at 3 different house parties. So, yeah, that feels
When you got beaten up that time, we did a story last week. He was at
embarrassing.
he was full kit in Russia, World Cup.
No, it was in Russia, it was in France in 98.
France,
I was in my
98.
full England kit,
Full kit.
white shorts, white shirt, and I got jumped by a bunch of opposing hooligans.
I think
They
it
jumped
was
me,
one guy.
and I'd had like a ropey burger for lunch, and I hit the deck and shat myself on the floor. It was,
Right.
and then I had to walk
I don't know
home.
whether to laugh or cry.
Yeah.
or Come over and give you a big
really
hug.
sad, I know.
Yeah. And then for about 4 or 5 away trips after that, people go, "You're the big guy who shot himself."
Yeah. They
Well
knew
played.
you was the full kit wanker.
That time you got kicked out of a bar and club when they realised when I wasn't 50 Cent.
This was so many years ago. I was in a bar in Chelsea, and someone got something happened. It all started getting a little bit people throwing everyone, and the guy threw me down the stairs. I was so lucky, but I managed somehow. You know, like when sometimes you just go, like I landed on my feet at the bottom, but he could have finished me.
I remember me and Martin actually constantly got thrown out. Like, you know, those when you first get into this industry and someone's like, "Oh, come along, it's free drinks." Yeah, it's like I'd never had I'm not had a pint bought for me, but never been in a situation free. The bar is free, and it became like an Olympic sport of drink the most. And not even thrown out in a dignified manner, with just sort of some half carrying you out, going, "Should we get him into a taxi?" Like your nan, like, you know, your nan on Christmas Day when you're helping her out. So like, "See you later, love. Come back next year." This is actually it's not a club or a bar. I went up. You remember, like I think it's called Mr. Wu's in Chinatown, where you could eat all you wanted. Yeah. I remember going to Mr. Wu's, queuing up for ages. You have to queue up on a Sunday to get like your Sunday lunch, Chinese lunch. And I got to the front of the queue, and the guy was standing there, And he looked me up and down, I was quite a bit bigger at the time. He went, "You only go up once."
No chance. Not today.
He looked at me like that, and I was with a girl I really liked at the time. And I was like, "Oh man, he dignified." It was a big old plate though.
That time you farted and didn't own up.
Oh, stop it.
You did. You just did it just then.
No, I didn't.
You just farted then. You farted then. You farted then. You farted. Right now, and I'm gonna have this down the barrel. I'm having this. You just did it then. I'm gonna have this down the barrel. Right. This is right. Like, if there's a superpower, if you're in the Marvel, right, with Thor and fucking all those guys, your fucking superpower. You fucking shat in the fucking room here last week.
No, that was my fault.
No, you blamed it on your dad. That is the worst thing of all. That's disgusting.
Oh no!
One of the most respected human beings on this planet, and you, instead of taking the thing for a grotty old shit you did.
Harry left a floater.
Harry left a floater. We all know that was. It was you.
He did. Harry left a floater.
The time couldn't have been more
perfect.
perfect.
Sat there and went, "Have you ever farted?" and blamed it on someone else, and did it to fucking all.
Didn't. That was you. The mic will prove it. Get the mic.
Yeah, we'll go through the mic. And also, let me just say,
you're an animal.
No.
Everyone knows how much you fart.
Yeah, and if I fart, I'm going to clarify now. If that was me who farted, you'd know I'd farted.
Yeah, I'll come out.
Yeah, it'd be. It wouldn't be like a little pipple one. It was a little pipple. It was like a baby's fart.
You're an animal.
Oh. You're disgusting.
All right, let's finish on this last one. That time you blocked the toilet.
Oh, well, I mean, that was
Harry,
last week.
Oh no!
I've gone for about 7 toilets a year. It was the same guy coming out there like with a plunger and a fucking big frown. Oh, mate. And they're the games. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. That little fart you did.
I didn't. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. You're like Shaggy, you are.
Shaggy? It wasn't me.